Hey, everybody. Welcome back to the Bagmen Podcast. This is episode 9 of season 2. Overall, that makes it like 34 or something like that. Stock. I think we had 25 in the first season.
I don't do math.
We hit the ground running this year, though. We're already on episode 9. Yeah, Stock doesn't math. He doesn't math well. Got a cool guest on today.
Yep.
We got a rewind section really quick, Stock. Anything that you want to highlight in the last week that you either experienced or the school experienced or anything?
Yes, we had the school play, the fall play. I hate to say it, I did not go. I had a cat sleeping in my lap, and anybody knows you cannot move if there's a cat in your lap.
Yeah, that's law of nature, I think.
I hope it went well.
Yeah.
I have been the recipient of 2 boxes of Little Debbie Christmas tree cakes.
I saw that email today. That's great.
It is amazing. I want to say thank you to everyone. Halloween was ruined for me by McDonald's.
So dramatic. You didn't get your pail.
I did not get my pail. They ran out of the purple pails.
Yeah, we were upset.
Yeah.
I'll steal Nora's for you.
Yeah,
You can take a 9-year-old's.
All right. I'm okay with that.
I know you are.
I really am.
I know you are.
Did you vote for your contract?
Right before we started.
Okay.
Yes, I did.
All right, good. That's all I have.
Yeah. Pretty quick week last week.
Yep.
Yeah, I helped with the play, set up the play, all that kind of stuff. I didn't see any fight remnants or anything like that, so it seems to have gone well.
Okay.
I know it was mostly middle schoolers. So I hope they did well. I hope they carry that experience on to high school.
Yeah.
To where you can get up on stage and not be nervous and not be freaked out and kind of remember your lines. That's the biggest part, is not freezing, right, Stock? So that brings us up to, that's the drama club. Is that the drama club for this year?
I don't know.
I don't know either. I know that Mr. Haig has a senior play later in the year, but I don't know if drama club is going to have anything else. I would assume so. But I know classes change it at halfway too. So things are always changing. D&D meeting probably sometime this week. If you didn't know, we're trying to start a D&D club here, Mr. Haig and I. We're excited about that. We've got almost 20 kids ready to have a weekly get-together and kind of do that. I think it'll be fun. Kind of an opportunity for kids to get together in a different setting.
Will that be after school or in the evenings?
Question mark. As of right now, we're looking at 5th hour.
Okay.
Because a lot of these kids have study hall 5th hour.
Okay.
The only classes I think are mine, Mr. Myers, and there might be one more, like a class during 5th hour.
Davis?
Maybe Davis. I have principals. Mr. Myers has a principals class as well. And then maybe Miss Davis. That sounds right.
Okay.
But we'll have to ask her. We'll have her on again and ask her. She was very adamant she was never coming on, and now she's been on and she loves it. So we'll ask her.
Okay.
But we're looking at starting that up. That could be really cool. A lot of cool other things going on. Trying to get Stock to start the international banquet back up. So if you see him in public, hassle him about that. Are you too young for the international banquet?
I'm not sure.
Okay.
When was your last one?
Oh, it's been a while.
Well, it's been a while since I've been here. So
That's true.
I think 2010 was the last time I was here.
It was around 2005, 2006.
That's before me. Then.
Okay.
So it was a while ago.
All right.
I just want to have snails served at the school. That's my,
I'll order you some.
Honestly, Stock, that's the only time I've ever had the opportunity to try snails, like escargot.
Yeah.
Because the Beef House used to do that, and that garlic butter sauce.
Yeah.
And that's an experience that I'll remember forever because I had them out at the Beef House. It was the only time I've ever had them. So it offers cool opportunities. So if you see Stock in public, please hassle him. Or don't. Just high five me for hassling him.
I'll just say this.
Yes.
Eating escargot was an experience for me as well.
Was that the first time you'd had it?
No.
You had it in France.
I'd had it in France.
Yeah. Was it similar to the French? The preparation was actually really good here.
I've only had it that once.
Okay.
I had an opportunity to try snail when I was in New Orleans last year.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
We stayed in the French Quarter.
Yeah.
Did not try snail. But my wife got me to try oysters.
Oh.
And I bit down on a pearl. So that's my experience with oysters.
great.
So yeah.
But do you get to keep it?
It was tiny. I kept it, but we lost
pearl.
it.
Oh, yeah.
It was small, but we lost it. So
Make a nice necklace. Very cool. I'm trying to think of anything else on the rewind section that we might have missed.
Do you want to mention Veterans Day?
We can, yeah.
Okay.
Veterans Day is coming up this Friday. Traditionally, it's the 11th at 11 because the way school works. It's going to be Friday at 10 o'clock. We've got guest speakers. We've got a video presentation from the not the radio TV class, but the principals class that I was talking about, 5th hour. They're making videos. We're going to vote on those on Thursday, get a final video, put it up on the projector. 3 to 5 minutes, won't be long, but it'll be hopefully poignant. And then we've got some community members coming in, some veterans coming in, and it should be a nice little program.
Yeah.
It's going to be Mrs. Witzman and Mr. Kersey's first Veterans Day program here at Covington.
Yes.
So we'll try to support them as much as we can as we get that going, because we want to honor our veterans in the right way.
Right.
Yeah. So that is coming up. That's not really a rewind, but that's something we did want to mention before we left the air, because I always forget to mention a bunch of stuff.
Yeah.
It's just kind of the way we are. It's Monday. We're scattered.
Very much so.
Yeah. But hey, we remembered to broadcast today. That's the big thing. Speaking of that, we're going to bring on our guest. Max is here with us, alumni of CHS.
Max Thurman.
Yes.
Alumni, but not graduate. You didn't graduate from here, did you?
No, I did not.
But still a Trojan at heart.
Yeah.
Still a Trojan at heart.
Started school over here.
Yes.
So.
He's related to the Crawleys. Did you know that?
I had heard something about that.
Okay.
How closely? This will help how much we're going to judge you.
Pretty close.
Boy.
I lived with them my freshman, sophomore year over here.
Okay.
So, yep.
Good people.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah.
they are.
Great people.
Family. Great family.
Yes. And honestly, the only time I ever see you in the community, Max, is at the gas station. So
Yeah. Well,
we cross paths every now and then.
Yep.
But
Only time I ever see you is at Meyer, it seems.
or Taco Bell.
Yeah, Taco Bell. I forgot
Taco
about that.
Bell. I have a not podcast appropriate story about Taco Bell there. Right. And remind me,
after
Brad
the
coughing.
Okay.
Yes, it's hilarious. I love it so much. Stock, you had questions for Max, so we got like a little catching up section here.
Yeah, it's been forever since we've actually had a chance
It's been a while.
sit with you.
Yeah.
Okay. Did you graduate from Covington? No. Where did you graduate from?
DHS and Danville.
Yeah. How long did you go there?
Like all together or just in high school?
After you left here.
Junior and senior year.
Okay.
So 2 years.
Okay.
How big of a difference is that, jumping from Covington to DHS?
Well, I went to Northridge and elementary school over there too some. So it wasn't crazy jump for me personally, but I enjoyed it. I mean, there's a lot. I don't want to say more. I mean, there's more diversity, obviously. But,
Oh, sure.
I mean, it was
Well, you got a bigger population.
right. I mean, I had
population, yeah.
365 in my graduating class.
Wow, my that's our entire high school.
But you start with 500 your freshman class over there.
No
so that's
kidding.
kind of how it weeds out along the way.
Oh, wow.
But
Okay.
I mean, life happens, right?
Yeah,
So,
yeah, things happen.
yep.
But you did say there was no air conditioning on the 3rd floor.
There was window units if you're lucky. I think they've been renovating and putting air conditioning in, but that building is old.
Yeah.
Yeah,
and
that's
all my classes were on the 3rd floor besides PE.
nice.
Yeah.
Okay. Where did life take you after you graduated?
I just stayed around here. I worked for Lapes for 5 or 6 years farming. I've
Yeah.
known Duncan since I was probably 4 years old.
Current owner of the bowling alley.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was there last night. Yeah.
That's
Really?
cool. That's
Yeah,
awesome.
Oh, they were bumping last night, Stock.
But no, just been around Danville,
Mhm.
kind of just doing my thing,
Okay.
kind of staying to myself, really.
One thing you
That
did
and
was
work,
get
so-
married.
Yeah, I did get married in September 16th. So.
Oh, so it's recent.
Yep, it is recent.
Nice.
So, yep.
Well, congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you.
That's
Now, where'd you
awesome.
meet her?
We actually met. So I was playing traveling soccer with her cousin and one of her best friends, and we were all hanging out. And she came over, and that's how we met. My junior year of high school, so I think she was a freshman, and then we reconnected in 2018.
Okay.
So yeah,
That's
the
awesome.
rest is history. So
And
but,
did you know right away after you reconnected she's the one?
I mean, I don't know right away, but I mean, it was not too far after that.
Okay.
And then interesting fact though, her brother and I have the same name.
Oh.
We're both Max. So yeah.
Gets confusing around
Yep.
holiday
Yeah,
time.
it does.
I'm
but
sure.
I have a sister-in-law also named Sarah too. So
Oh,
there's
no.
2 Sarah Thurmans now too. So
Oh no.
yep.
Well, you know Chris Bruner.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay.
I love
did you
Chris
know Mrs. Bruner? She was a middle school science teacher.
I didn't know many of this middle school.
Okay. Her 2 sons are named Aaron and Chad, but Chad's wife is named Aaron.
That also gets confusing when you pass the butter at
Yes.
Thanksgiving time.
Yes.
I saw an old friend.
Who's that?
Bev Berry. I saw at McDonald's yesterday
Really?
morning. Yeah, Bev and John were getting their coffee in the morning.
Great. That's
So
wonderful.
yeah,
I thought we were done
blast
with
from the
McDonald's.
past. What's
I
that?
thought we were done with McDonald's.
No. The Stock Scott rant section. I'm sure it's about it.
Where's my purple bucket?
Yeah, your purple pail, your vampire pail. I love it.
You just got married, what, 2 months ago, 3 months, whatever it is.
He doesn't math, people.
I don't math.
He doesn't math.
I don't want to put you on the spot. Any thought about kids?
We've talked about it. I mean, we kind of like being, as we call dinkwads, dual income, no kids with a dog. So,
Yeah.
So it's kind of nice. We can kind of do and go as we please. But I would say probably. She'd mentioned within maybe the next year or so. But so we'll see. It's been talked about, but we'll see.
Okay. What kind of dog?
Boxer.
Okay.
Ooh, nice.
They're the best. Biased opinion, but they're the best.
Yeah, right.
I grew up with St. Bernards.
We have a cat too. Well, I wouldn't say we. She has a cat, but
It's not your cat. You notice how he separated that really quick.
we have a dog. She has a cat.
That's a good delineation right there.
Now, you're here because you're a hockey player right now.
Yeah, just
Yes?
got back into it. Yeah, a
Okay.
few years ago. So,
When did you start playing hockey?
oh man, I was probably 8 or 9, I'd say, around there.
Yeah.
So my stepdad at the time got me started. He was a hockey fan, played hockey when he was a kid. And then that was when the Danville Wings were still here. You guys remember them?
Oh, yeah. I took class at DAC with a wing.
That was they were really, really big here.
Okay.
So started playing then, played probably 4 years, I think then. Then unfortunately they got divorced. Don't know how unfortunate that is, but story for another time.
Right.
Then I kind of had to stop playing. Just hockey's expensive. So
Yes, extremely.
took about 22, 23 years off, and some friends that still played were bugging me to come back out, and finally decided to go back out because in 2020 there was nothing to do. So
That's true. Yeah, seriously.
True. And this isn't a big league thing. It's just a pickup.
yeah, I mean it's pick up. I mean drop in, whatever you want to call it. We have 2 days a week, sometimes 3. But this team that we have, that was kind of a different opportunity that the arena approached us with. So it just kind of took off from there.
Yeah.
Stock, do you know my wing story? I have one wing story.
Okay. What is it?
I have several hot wing story, but I only have one red wing story. So I went to DAC for the first 2 years after high school.
Right.
You know this. And I had class with a couple of the Wings players because that was a big thing, right? You play for the Wings, you go to DAC and get some classes in. I don't know if they paid for them or what, but I mean, that's a pretty big incentive if they did.
Yeah, I don't know.
But I remember walking into class one day, and one of the guys that I talked to all the time said, we have a game tonight, but I can't go to it. I said, what did you do? And he goes, well, I threw a punch at the official.
Oh, no.
Yeah, that does happen. You're probably not going to be playing the rest of the year.
Yeah.
He's like, no, I'm only on a couple games suspension. Okay.
Well, I remember playing youth hockey, and if you got in a fight, it was a 1-game suspension.
Yeah.
So we would have refs come during the week at our practices and scrimmage another team so we could serve our 1-game suspension.
Oh, that's hilarious.
And we fought all the time.
That's how you get around those 10 mandatory practices, right? You just scrimmage. Love it.
Yep.
2-a-days.
Now, I heard an Englishman kind of make a supposition. Canadians are so laid back because they get all of their aggression out on the hockey ice.
Oh.
You know,
And they have
punches.
poutine.
And poutine, yeah.
Yeah. Poutine's delicious.
I could see that.
Okay.
I'm pretty laid back, but there's something about when, I don't know, we get out there and we play that I'm ready to go to drop of a hat.
Yeah,
I mean,
the boards are right there. You better put somebody into them.
Yeah, I mean, in the position I play, if people hit me, it's game on. So.
Yeah.
I like it.
I'm going to ask you, it's just us, Max. Nobody else is listening.
Okay.
Have you ever punched someone?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I actually did in our game Saturday night. So I had their whole team mad at me. So.
Well, that's half the fun, though, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's part of the sport.
Okay. Well, you've answered all my questions.
Yeah. Anything else you want to mention before Stock rants about something?
Well, no, we've still got stuff to talk about.
Oh, good.
Do you want to hear my hockey story?
Sure.
I only have one. I spent the year in France for my my teaching degree in college, And it was the 91-92 school year. And in 92, the Winter Olympics were in France.
I wasn't born yet.
Thank you.
That's great.
Anyway, some friends and I, we got tickets. We all went.
That's hilarious. I was 11.
I was
Negative.
well, I was born in 93, so just do the math.
Negative. Oh, I know he does. He does the math.
Anyway, we went to the U.S. versus Poland hockey game.
Oh, awesome.
Yeah, and the U.S. goalie was from the Indianapolis Ice.
Oh, cool.
One of the friends I was with, she was from Minnesota, which is hockey country in the United States. And I was the only Indiana person she'd ever met. So when she heard that the goalie was from Indiana, she's like, oh, no. How is this going to happen?
Did you get the do you know each other?
We didn't go that far. But he did something amazing during the game. You probably do it all the time or have seen it done. It was the only time I've seen it, and it was amazing. He was standing with all of his pads this way, and then in a split second, everything went this way.
Oh, yeah. All the time.
That was amazing.
All the time.
Amazing.
Yeah.
So good job.
Yeah, it's I will say in my gap there of not playing, the game evolved so much that when I started playing, I didn't start playing goalie again right away because I only played it like a year as a kid. And then pickup, we kind of struggle for goalies. Not now. We have 3 of us that are there all the time. But it's not really a sought after position. You have to be a little weird to play goalie. So, but no, the game changed so much that it was pretty much just relearning again, but relearning everything again. So it was pretty interesting, but it's been fun. So
is goalie your favorite position?
Yeah, it is. I mean, not to, toot my own horn, but I'm a pretty decent skater, but I'm more comfortable playing goalie. I mean, I like it. A lot of guys don't understand it to get vulcanized rubber shot at you at 80 to 90 miles an hour.
Yeah, that seems strange.
It hurts, but yeah, it does. So, but no, it's fun. It's a good time.
You've still got all your teeth.
Right now, yeah, I do.
Stock, you're familiar with another ice sport. You got into curling a couple years ago.
I tried curling about a year and a half. No, 2 years ago.
It's been a while.
I've never done that. I heard the stones are expensive though.
Well, they're only quarried in one place in the world.
Right.
And there's just one place you can get them, and the process of getting them and then cutting them is fantastic. You watch on YouTube. It's really cool.
So, what was your favorite part? Running the brush, or actually, I don't know what you would call that, shooting, or what? What do you call that?
Well,
that's the bowler.
The bowler. Okay.
I think I don't remember.
Well, I don't know. Either.
It's only Winter Olympics is when I watch it.
Yeah, I don't remember either. Since I'm old and inflexible, I couldn't get into that low, graceful swoop, I suppose. But they do have this stick for old people where you can just push it.
Oh, that's hilarious. Like a shuffleboard?
Yes.
Oh, that's amazing.
Now I can understand the not being flexible part.
Yeah.
I play goalie. That's supposed to be the most flexible position out there. I am not flexible whatsoever. I have to stretch for like 2 hours before I play.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guys, it's going to take a while.
It does. It does. It hurts.
Oh, I love it.
But if you ever want to give it a try, you can sign up for a one-night thing. It's usually on Fridays, and just go Indianapolis curling, search. There's a group, and you just sign up.
Do they meet at the fairgrounds? Where was that?
No. It's in Fishers.
Oh,
there's
so
a hockey team that plays in Fishers. Is there?
I know they have youth hockey up there because I've played over there before.
Okay.
But I know that obviously they have the Indy Fuel, which is at the fairgrounds. But
yeah, that's right there at the.
All right. Well, this was a big ice complex in Fishers.
Ooh.
So there was
called the Ice Fishersmen. You're welcome.
Shut up, Corey.
Well, I know in Illinois, Fishers, Illinois, the high school is the Fisher Bunnies. So
see,
that's better. That's better than the bunnies. So
it's got to be blue because it's going to be on the ice. The blue bunnies. That's taken.
But
that's an ice cream.
The ice is white though.
Well,
do I have to stay here?
Yes, you are chained to your chair. No, my one skating. So we used to have a roller rink here in town.
Right.
Do you remember that stock? Is that pre-stock?
That was pre-me.
Where was that at?
That is down at 2nd Street, down by where they used to have the city building. Okay. So down by the autos.
Do you know the CAP building?
Yeah.
Community Action Program? It's set.
It's
off in the
apartments
back.
now.
Oh, I know. Yeah,
Oh,
I know.
is it apartments?
Yeah, they're
Where did-
apartments.
Where did Cap go?
Well, it's in front of that. It's the old roller rink is the building, the apartment buildings behind that. It's off the road a bit.
Oh, then I haven't seen it. I've only seen the.
Oh, I mean, I'm sure you've seen it. You just didn't realize.
Which
Yeah.
which apartments are you talking about? The ones by Herzog's or the ones?
The ones right next to Herzog's.
Okay.
Yep. Absolutely. See, look at this. Covington knowledge right here.
Small,
Guys, we can
small
locate
town.
things by people's last names. I love this.
Well, hey, when you're in high school here, the only thing to do is drive around.
Exactly. Back when gas wasn't $3.50 a gallon.
Now the only thing kids do is stare at their phones.
Exactly. Well, we had that roller rink.
Even while driving too. So
That's
unfortunate.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So I used to go there all the time.
Yeah.
Like on the weekends, they had an arcade there, and it was awesome. They'd have a DJ, and they'd have roller skating and everything like that. My one ice skating adventure, I've always had larger shoes. So when we went to the Civic Center, what it used to be called Palmer Arena, or is it Arena now? I don't know. It's the Danville Civic Center.
Well, it says Palm Arena on it, but it's
Okay.
technically the Julius Hegler Ice Center.
Julius Hegler Ice Center.
Yeah.
So
That's fancy.
the Julius Hegler Ice Center, we went there at school, and they didn't have any ice skates my size.
Wait.
Yes.
Zach says
Yes.
Indy Fuel now plays in Fishers.
Oh, so it is the Indy
do?
Fuels place.
Okay.
Cool.
Thank you, Zach.
Well, that's awesome.
Please continue.
Yes. So they didn't have any skates my size. It's a quick story. So everybody else was skating and everything, and I was just watching from the boards.
Yeah.
And then for like 15 minutes, they said, "Okay, go out," and I got to go out in my shoes, and like slide around the ice for a while. Yeah. So that's my experience with ice skating. Was ice sliding.
Well, with ice skating, I can stay up, but all I can do is these big circles around the outside wall. I don't know how to turn, how to stop.
Is that skating or just not falling?
For me to stop is I go straight into a wall and just bam. And then I shuffle myself over to the little gate to go out.
You need brakes.
I don't know how to use them.
It took me months to learn how to stop when I first started.
Yes.
Listen to
Yes, but what age was that?
Probably 9, so it didn't hurt when I fell, and nothing popped or
Right.
anything like that.
Yeah, seriously, I don't think I'd get back up.
no, definitely
Just
not.
wheel me off, grab me by my non-skated foot, and pull me off. Oh my goodness, gotta love it.
There is a reason, an important reason why you're here, Max, and that's because some of the games that you play, they are charitable.
All of them are.
Yeah.
All of them
Okay.
are, yeah.
So tell us about that.
So, I guess you want me to start from the beginning, how it got started?
go
So,
Absolutely.
So obviously, I started playing back in 2020, and at the end of the year, they always do a game called Hopkins Cup, and that's the guy. His name's Harold Hopkins. He kind of started. I don't know if he started. I think he started the pickup. So they kind of named it after him, and we have a trophy made out of a keg and a bowl. So, but no, it's
Not sponsored.
nope,
Right.
Nope, paid for fully. So the Hopkins Cup is kind of invite only. So what we do is you kind of have to play all year or kind of be consistent all year in coming to kind of earn, I guess, to play in that. We take it pretty serious though. So, but do that. 2 people pick teams. Try to make it as even as possible. Put on good show. Nobody wants to be in a lopsided game, but. This last year, unfortunately, the guy we play with, a good friend of mine, his dad came down with a brain tumor, just all of a sudden found it. And he was up at Northwestern Hospital up by Chicago, which is expensive.
Yeah.
And but they specialize in, the what would that be?
Cancer
Neurology.
stuff.
So
Yeah.
So we were thinking the Hopkins Cup had been getting bigger every year. So I was sitting there at my in-laws, and me and my wife were talking, and kind of light bulb went off, and we decided we should try to make it a benefit, and called one of my good friend Aaron, who Aaron, and Alex are all pretty close. And I ran it by him, and we were just on board from there. And it really just snowballed and blew up way bigger than we could expect, which was awesome.
Yeah, that's great.
And then we ended up, the Witzels got on board, McDonald's. Terry, Alex's dad, who had the brain tumor, he was very big in the community, loved hockey, loved anything Alex was doing, was there, even just pickup nights at 9:15 to 10:45, was there watching us, doing scoreboard. We all referred to him as Coach. So had them on board. She got us in touch with Tommy B. We did an ad on the radio, and with the team that folded, which can't really talk too much about that. But there was open ice time, so we asked them for a Saturday at 7:00 time, and we ended up with 1,500 people there and raised quite a bit of money for
That's
them.
awesome.
So
That's
that
good.
was
Yeah,
it
that's
was really
huge.
cool, and that was more fans than any of the hockey teams had seen since the Wings. And for just a bunch of,
Yeah.
Joe Schmoes playing hockey, it was pretty cool.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Big experience for the guys too. So
That's huge for the city too, because there's not a lot of stuff for families to go out to.
Right.
No,
in
and
Danville.
that's kind of leading into what we're doing. We didn't have a team this year. They were trying to bring one back. It didn't happen for this year, which they're still trying, hopefully. And the arena, it went over so well. So the arena approached us about doing one game a month, which at first, we're excited all the time. But I was talking to my wife, and she goes, "I'm there to help. Anything you want to do." But I don't want to have to work as much as I did during that game. She didn't even get to watch the game.
Oh,
Yeah.
sure.
Because she was volunteering.
Yeah.
Bless her. She is on board with anything I want to do. So that's awesome. But no, we had just shy of 600 people at our first game. So with Halloween weekend, we'll take that as a win.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
But especially, we're not the pro team. So for people to still come have an interest in what we're doing is pretty cool. But it's really for the community, give the community something to do. Saturday night, they're all free admission, although we do accept donations for the charity that we're doing the game for.
Sure.
So, which we had decent amount of money raised for that amount of people.
Okay.
But
I think
it's pretty cool.
that group was what, first responders?
Yes, it's first responders.
Okay, and the next group is
It's going to be Military Appreciation Night.
Okay.
So I think what we're doing, I should know this, but
And this is
I
you're
think
talking about the November date, right?
yeah, it's the 25th.
Okay.
It's
November 25th.
Saturday after Thanksgiving.
Okay.
So 7:00 Illinois time.
So,
Okay.
Illinois.
But
Oh,
doors open at 6 though. There's some festivities that go on before then.
Oh, nice.
So obviously we have like a warm up, and then we do our starting lineup and national anthem. Starting 5, lights go out. You get a spotlight.
Oh,
when you
that's
come
cool.
out. But,
Yeah.
but it sounds cool, but the spotlight blinds you.
I'm sure.
So you kind of gotta. My whole time going out there, I'm like, don't trip, just don't trip. So
Oh, that's awesome.
yeah, so we've had a bunch of people come on board. We've gotten, we're 100% self-funded. So that's been tough, but we've got some guys that have been putting in a ton of work.
Yeah.
I can't say I have been, but I've done some stuff. My wife takes care of all the social media stuff. Our Facebook page, which is Danville Pickup Hockey League, if anybody wants to look
Oh,
that
yeah.
up.
Hit that up. We'll throw that in the description as well.
Yeah, if you
definitely.
want to donate, be a sponsor, find out anything about us,
Yeah.
what we're doing,
That's awesome.
just hit us up on there. So
Very cool. So we'll put that in the description.
I've got a couple more questions.
Zach, write that down.
Yeah, Zach, write it down. Danville Pickup Hockey League
Did you write it down?
team.
Look at you, Stock.
like-
You're on that. You're
Okay.
on top of things.
Um,
Very cool.
questions.
Yes.
First, if I come to the next game on the 25th,
Uh-huh.
can I come out on the ice and get my picture with you?
I thought you were going to ask to sing the national anthem.
No, thank you.
after the game, yeah,
Okay.
why not?
Because I saw, was that your wife you took the picture with?
Yes, so
Okay.
she's involved with the team too. So she was out there taking a picture of all of the first responder team and us
Yeah.
together. So then
Okay.
we didn't get a picture at the last game. So
Uh-oh.
and
Uh-oh.
I was in the doghouse because it was the night before her birthday,
Oh, no.
and I forgot her birthday.
You had other things. Both of you had other things on your mind.
I had to go to work.
she
I had to go to
didn't
work
have
the next day.
There it
so I
is.
was
That's
tired.
what it is. That's what it is. I was tired. That's always a good excuse.
Yeah.
It was not good for me.
Yeah, I bet.
All right. Last question, I think, from me.
Okay.
Is there a number 22 t-shirt we could buy?
Ooh,
Or
yeah.
24, number 24.
24.
Are you 24?
I am 24.
Okay.
So you can go to Apparel Unlimited down by Grossberger. So you can go to Grossberger.
And you get to go to
some lunch.
Grossberger, right?
They have it
That's
set
good.
up with our logo and stuff, and you can get whatever you want on there.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
Get that merch stock.
yeah.
I know where I'm going after this.
And we do throw out free T-shirts during.
Oh, well, there you go.
intermissions, Too, so,
What size, though?
Right?
well, that'd be luck of the draw. Whatever we grab out of the box, they're supposed to be organized, but they're not really organized.
Right? Yeah, that's how it always goes. Yeah. Well, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Very cool. And where can you get the merch stuff? You have a deal with apparel.
Apparel Unlimited.
Apparel Unlimited.
Yep, they're just off of Georgetown Road. There.
Okay. And you can stop in and get a gross burger, triple gross burger meal.
That's true.
Yeah, can't beat that.
No.
That's the best of both worlds, as Miley Cyrus would say. All right. Stock, we'll jump back to your rant.
Yes, my rant.
You have a rant for the day. You only have one.
Only one rant, but it's a big one.
And then Max has a rant as well.
Yeah.
I do. It just
guest rant.
Okay.
We need like an overlay that pops on like rant section. All right. Let me move you down to the rant. You can go ahead and start.
Okay. My rant is this weather.
Oh.
It's the 1st of November. It is not supposed to be 70 degrees. It's supposed to be, 45, 50 degrees, rainy, light wind, snow, not snow showers, but just snowflakes.
Flurries.
Yeah, snow flurries.
we had flurries last week.
Yeah, way too early.
You're never going to have them in 70-degree weather.
Yeah, well, that's where all the sickness is coming from, it seems like, right? There's a bunch of
I thought it came from the kids.
cold and flu. The kids are bringing it, cold and flu and all those symptoms and everything are already starting
That's why
here.
you don't have kids.
That's right.
Yeah, I know.
And you've got the income to buy Theraflu as well.
Yeah.
Ooh, yeah.
So that's your rant is figure it out, weather.
Well, I have 4 points here.
Oh my gosh.
It's too warm.
Who are you arguing to?
It's too warm. It's too hot. It's too sweltering, and I don't like it.
Well, it's better. Well, would you rather have the 70-degree weather today or the 30-degree weather we had last week?
30.
Would you?
Yes.
What is wrong with you?
This is a guy that lives on the ice.
I love cold weather. Mom said when I was born, it was a chilly, rainy day. And I love that sort of weather.
Maybe she just saw
I was
it
born
like
in
that.
December, so it was cold.
Yeah.
Maybe she just saw it like that.
No, I don't like cold weather, although I do play a sport that's on ice.
Right.
But I tell you, it is so hot when you're down there playing.
Oh, I'm sure.
is so
moving around and everything. Yeah.
Well, and I have the most gear on out of there. So it's,
How many layers do you have?
I have a base layer. They call it Gitch in the hockey world. So I have compression pants, and they have little Velcro for your socks to stick on. So, so you
amazing.
hold your socks up. But then I have knee pads. I wear over that. Tall. I wear cut-proof socks. I don't know if you guys saw what happened with the.
Oh yeah, that
hockey
was
player in
insane.
No, I didn't see that.
So
Oh, my
there's
goodness.
some controversy going on. The video is still going around the internet, which is absurd to me. The guy took a skate to the neck, and he died.
Oh, no.
So, and my wife has been freaking out about
Yeah, it's basically Blades of Glory.
that. Yeah.
If you've seen that.
So I wear cut-proof socks.
Okay.
That way, because the back of my legs can get exposed. That way, blades are sharp. So, but that, and then we have our big pants that we wear. Mine are bigger. They have more padding in them.
Sure.
Big chest protector, an undershirt. I cut the sleeves off. It was long sleeve. It's too hot. And then the helmet and jersey and everything.
Yeah.
And it gets hot.
Oh, I'm sure.
It gets hot.
sure.
I lose probably 4 to 6 pounds in an hour and a half.
Are you
when I'm
kidding
playing.
me?
No.
Oh wow.
Maybe I need to become a
That's why they always have those like squirt bottles laying on the back of the
Yeah.
walls. Yeah.
Oh, when we're playing just during the week,
Yep.
I run out of water.
No kidding.
Yes, I do.
That's
Can I
insane.
be a goalie?
It's it's a lot.
Stock the goalie.
It's a lot. It hurts.
4 pounds. I need to be a goalie for 25 games.
He can math. He did math.
It's all water weight though, because I gain it back.
Oh yeah, that's fair.
Especially because I eat like a child. So
Dino Nuggets.
Fast
Why are you so intent on bringing my life down, Max?
I'm just trying to rationalize.
No, rationalize would be
That's
eat
fair.
healthy and exercise.
Well, yeah, but
Nobody wants to do that. Though.
No.
there's water in
it's too
chocolate
much work.
milkshakes.
That's true.
There you go.
Yeah, there
You're
is
working
true.
off the chocolate
Have you
milk.
had the chocolate
Well,
milk from Prime 41?
Yes, we live
Amazing.
We live
Have
on.
you ever been to Prime 41?
I've not been there, but I've had stuff from there.
Okay.
I've not had the milk though.
Go get the chocolate milk.
It's
Oh my gosh.
amazing.
Yes.
The chocolate milk. They used to sell like different flavored milk too.
They still have some.
There's vanilla.
like 3 different flavors.
Yeah, but I know there's vanilla.
Yeah.
There used to be strawberry. There's chocolate. There's like a cookies and cream one. Oh, dude.
Well, see, I would say
Oh.
I would call myself, as the kids say, lactose intolerance.
Right.
Aw.
So you don't want to put the gear on after you've taken some.
No, man, I have to watch what I eat. So Penn Station was giving anybody that said they were involved with us on game day, they were giving them 25% off. Which
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
like $8 off. That's,
Yeah.
that's a lot for Penn Station.
That's
So,
awesome.
they're like, "Are you going to go?" I'm like, "No."
Sorry,
I do
guys.
not want to have to go to the bathroom after I get all my stuff on. I mean, it takes me like 30 minutes to get all my stuff.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, yeah.
That's a hard pass.
It was. So I just ate Cliff Bars and drank water and ate bananas. So.
Yep. There you go. That's the goalie regimen.
I do have another question.
Yeah.
Yeah, go ahead.
Are there any opportunities for young kids who want to play hockey now?
There is. So for the little kids, they have what they call the Minor Hawks program, and that is actually sponsored by the Chicago Blackhawks, which is pretty cool.
Oh, wow. That's cool.
And then the youth hockey, I mean, it starts in, I think signups are in like September. But I mean, you kind of age out after high school. So, but yeah, anybody that wants to get involved or try it, I mean, the Minor Hawks, I think all the gear is supplied.
Oh, wow. That's huge.
That is huge because it gets pricey.
Yeah.
Especially playing goalie.
Yeah.
But
it's all specialized equipment too. Yeah.
Well, I was hopefully my wife isn't going to laugh, but I was looking at new leg pads the other day.
Yeah, I'm sure those are pricey.
4 digits.
Are you serious?
Oh my gosh.
Oh, man.
Before the decimal. So,
right.
yeah, it's,
Holy moly.
You need to have a charity night just for you.
oh my gosh, start a GoFundMe.
Yes.
Buy me new pads.
No, it's expensive, but I
Yeah,
bought most of my stuff secondhand, which, I mean,
That helps a
it's
little.
okay,
Yeah.
but,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah.
I have expensive taste, which is why I'm in expensive hobbies. So,
Yeah.
Slightly worn. I like that. Oh, my goodness. 4 digits. That's insane.
Yeah.
it is.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness. I don't think I've ever worn anything that's worth 4 digits.
No.
Let me think.
For me, 4 digits is
Maybe all my clothes combined.
like new plumbing.
Right? Which you had to do.
Yes.
Yeah.
Well, it's also,
Oh,
well,
my.
I also play golf too. So golf,
Oh, yeah. That's a.
which my wife, awesome. She bought
Yes.
me new golf clubs for a wedding.
Oh,
present.
shout out.
Awesome.
Yeah, that's amazing.
I've played since I could walk. Never had new clubs before, and she bought me new clubs.
Oh, that's huge.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Very cool. I watch a lot of the thrifters on YouTube.
Yeah.
And that's one of the big things they go after is putters and golf clubs because they're just so expensive, even secondhand.
Well, there's a lot of collectibles too.
Oh, yeah. There's some cool stuff out there.
Can I brag?
Please do.
The golf clubs that I have are so old. They have a metal shaft, but the woods are actual wood.
I've had those.
I thought you were waiting for a setup for a joke. How old are they?
Oh no. Hey, those are, if they're in good shape, those are cool.
Oh, yeah.
But after playing with the newer stuff, those are so hard to hit. I don't know how they did it back in the day. It's so hard. That's why I like technology.
Yes. Thank you. Thank you
great.
for modern materials.
Yes, it's great.
Thank you for graphite. Thank you. Yeah, that's so cool.
Well, that's like just with hockey. I mean, sticks used to be wood, and now they're composite.
Yeah.
And the weight on them is crazy difference.
Oh, I'm sure.
I have I have 3 sticks. I'm usually only use one of them just in case one breaks. But they have what they call pro stock, which is what the pros can get their hands on. And that thing is so light. It's crazy.
But just as strong or stronger. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, they're designed to break after
Sure.
a while, but I mean, it's crazy how much lighter that thing is.
That's awesome.
It's cool. Technology is awesome.
Yeah.
What is that? What do they call that? Engineered obsolescence?
Yes, like the iPhone.
It's the same thing. Like phones go dead after like 2 years.
I just went back to an iPhone and I feel old.
yes.
I had to ask the lady how to close my apps out. 'Cause I had an Android for the last 5 years.
Right?
Why did you go back?
I went to the dark side.
Yeah, I liked I had a S22 Ultra, Samsung.
This is 23 Ultra.
Well, so my grandpa has an iPhone, and the only way he knows how to answer it is on FaceTime.
Oh, hilarious.
So I got it. So I could call and talk to my grandpa. Was my main.
So you have a use case. I'll let that slide.
All
But-
right. All right.
I do not like it.
Right?
It's awful.
Couldn't
Yeah.
you have the iPhone just for him?
And then another phone for everybody else.
I mean, I guess I could have got an iPad, but I mean,
Yeah.
we
At this point.
adulted, and my wife and I got the same phone plan, so that was
Oh,
Oh, how sweet.
look
adulting.
at that. It's a dirty word. Never grow old.
It's the
No,
worst.
never.
It's
Yeah.
the worst.
Ooh.
All those years of saying, "I wish I'd rather work instead of be in school. I wish I was still sitting in school."
Right? It's funny how that works, isn't
It
it?
is 6 hours a day as opposed to 12.
Oh, forget that. Forget that.
We need your rant. What happened?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you had a rant on the way in.
Have you guys gotten an oil change recently?
About a month ago.
Well, is my dad watching?
Have you
Yes, I get my oil changed all the time, every time I'm supposed to.
Well, I was like 6,000 miles.
That's about where I am.
But have you seen how expensive it is now?
Yes.
The last time I got my oil changed, which was probably 6 months ago, it was $92.
Mm-hmm.
Today, $121.
Where do you
Oh
go?
my goodness!
Well, can you mention it?
Yeah, they're,
Oh, okay.
We're not sponsored by
I have no
them.
loyalties there.
We're not sponsored by anybody like that.
No loyalties there. I pay it. They're terrible. It was quickly right across from Subway and Dairy Queen. It's now called Oil Changers.
Oh, okay.
You can stay in your car now, which is cool.
Mm-hmm.
But $121.
See, I go to the
Awful.
Oh, that's insane.
It is.
I go to the Quick Lube next to Taco Bell by the mall.
Yeah, that's where I was at. It's called Oil Changers now.
So you're in for $121 bill there, Stock.
If you want, the new one opened up by Culver's.
Yeah.
You can get a coffee, and then you can drive through and get your oil change.
But how much is that?
The double
I don't know,
whammy.
my wife bought me a coffee yesterday. I was getting up to go to work, and she wanted coffee, so she got me one. She brought me one at
Okay.
That's
2
quite
p.m.
Is that good coffee? Have you tried that? You tried that?
Yeah, I had it yesterday. It's not bad.
Is it better than Dunkin', which is 2 doors down?
Well, see, I like Dunkin'. My wife doesn't.
I love Dunkin'.
She likes Starbucks. I don't like Starbucks.
Me neither.
So, but we go to Mad Goat every once in a while.
Okay.
Although the last time I was at Mad Goat, the milk they put in mine was spoiled.
Ooh.
It was sour.
Oh, man.
And we were meeting there with
Maybe that's a new thing.
We were doing our marriage counseling with our pastor, and I kept taking a drink of this. I'd smell it. They're like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, "Smell this." She's like, "No." I was like, "Smell it." So he grabbed it and smelled it. He goes, "Oh." He's like, "Go ask for a new one." I'm like, "Nah, it's fine. I'll just let it sit here."
Oh, that's great.
So I'll just rant. I'll be the keyboard warrior on that one.
That's rant worthy right there, though.
Yeah.
That's gross.
Yeah, definitely.
That's the Bermuda Triangle of coffee right there, though, because there's a McDonald's and a Dunkin' and then that new place all in a triangle.
It's called 7 Brew.
Wait, 7 Brew. Is that what the 7 B's for? I'm guessing. Then?
Yep.
7 Brew.
I will say the only time I drink McDonald's coffee at work, we all give a few dollars and we get McCafe
Oh, yeah.
coffee
Yeah.
for the coffee pot.
Okay.
That's the only time I drink
Is
is at work.
that a regular coffee pot or a Keurig?
No, we had a Keurig once
You guys were fancy.
COVID hit. But we have what are they? Are they buns or something like that?
Yeah,
The big ones, and it has a water line into it. So you
nice.
you don't have to fill it with water. So
That's
you just
huge.
and we have free coffee, which is Folgers, which I don't mind.
Folgers is good.
They call it Rock Gut though.
That's fair. It's not the morning blend. The morning blend Folgers is really good.
Whatever the red one is.
Yeah. Well,
Or is that classic?
that's their classic. That's really good too, though.
Yeah, I don't mind it.
Yeah.
But no, we have McCafe. But the guys make it so strong.
Oh, I'm sure.
I was like, how many scoops do you guys want? This like 7. And I'm like, oh, wow. Because the Folgers, we have the like...
It's like a
the
sludge.
the little...
the pre-made, pre-measured things.
We do 1.5 of those, which is fine. But that McCafe stuff, when I put creamer in it, it's still like really dark brown. I'm like, oh, this is going to be bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's good stuff, though.
And then I crashed 3 hours later. So.
But you were super hyped for 3 hours.
I don't know about super hype. Yeah.
Just happy to be here, folks.
Yeah.
All right. That's a double rant. The coffee rant I count as
okay.
as rant.
Well, oil change and coffee goes together now. So
And there we go.
yeah.
It goes hand in hand.
Yeah, to get you a $10 coffee and a $130 oil change.
It's an expensive trip. Oh my gosh.
I don't know if it's $10. I didn't pay for it, the coffee. So
Oh, there we go.
I don't know.
7 Brew. I'm gonna try them out. Probably try them out tomorrow. Actually.
Okay.
There's a
I'll
drive-thru.
let you know.
Okay.
You can't miss it.
Is it drive-thru
lit up
only?
like a Christmas tree.
It's drive-through only, though, isn't it? Or is there a place?
Yeah, it's drive-thru only. But I mean, you can. When I'm coming home in the mornings, obviously with
Oh, those blue lights.
daylight savings time,
I know.
it's the worst.
I hate it.
It was nice and
And I
bright
tell
out
you,
today.
Danville and Covington being this close, just be on the same time. It's horrible.
Just this area.
It's horrible. So story. My grandpa could never figure out the time change. So he played golf every day over here, 36 holes a day.
Yeah.
For a 7 o'clock tee time, he would leave at like 5:30.
Oh, that's rough. That makes for a
We
long
would drive
day.
20 miles an hour all the way over here. Awful.
Well, that's the only reason you had to leave so early because you're driving so slow.
I would love to do it again.
Yeah,
But
absolutely.
man, we would get over here and we'd be sitting in Benjamin's parking lot for like an hour before they opened. It was awful.
I love it. Peggy says it's perfect outside, Stock. She does not agree with your assessment of the weather.
Peggy, I love you, but this is one time we're not going to say you're wrong.
But you're wrong.
I'm gonna have to agree though. Your weather taste is a little skewed there.
Max,
Hey, it's
don't make me come over.
global warming. We'll call it global warming. Hey, I did look up. So Fisher's Event Center is where the Indy Fuel is going to be moving to, and I did look it up.
Okay.
Just before we get to our speed round.
Oh, can I tell you a Zach story?
Yes.
You know Zach Messick?
I have this pulled up. You can tell your story first. Go ahead.
He's the youth minister at the church across the street.
Spill the tea, sis.
Over fall break, so about 2 weeks ago, he and I went over to Danville for lunch, and we had lunch at Steak and Shake.
Right there in the Bermuda Triangle of coffee.
Yes.
Yeah.
So there's 5 brews.
I'm not a Steak and Shake fan.
Neither am I. The fries are just they go too quick.
Freddy's.
It was better.
Oh, okay.
Freddy's.
I'm listening.
It was better before COVID.
That's fair.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So was everything else.
Anyway,
Everything was cheaper.
yeah.
Yeah.
We're driving down the road. We're almost to Steak and Shake. He sees the coffee shop and the oil change. First words out of his mouth, "What's that? Where did that come from?"
Love it. It did just kind of pop up one day.
Well, they've been building it for 3 months.
Oh, I don't go over there though.
Apparently, Zach doesn't either.
Right?
Hey, and there's another car wash
Oh, that's
going
true.
in where
Yes.
Montana Mike's was.
But they've had that raised for about a year now, and they haven't done anything with it.
Yeah, that's damn.
That is true.
I mean, did you see when they were building the workout place up by Walmart, and they just stopped? They poured the concrete pad and stopped. Something with permits.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Somebody didn't get paid off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't want to say.
Yeah.
That guy has some
I'll
pull.
say
That
it.
guy has some pull over there. So I don't want to say anything.
Nice. Well, I saw they did stop construction on, they're building that building out by Arby's.
Yeah.
And once the wind blew all half the building was up.
Yeah, the frame.
More than, just that. But there's not been any building, and all that stuff's cleaned off again out of the pad.
Good.
So
I don't want that sort of business in Covington.
did you know what it was?
I heard rumors that it was supposed to be a,
Can I guess real quick before you say it? Drive-through vape shop.
pretty much.
Oh my gosh.
Hey, have you heard about our new shops over in Danville?
I did.
Yeah. Well, there's one right up by work.
I know. Oh boy. Oh boy.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. That's a big thing right now.
It is. But hey, I will say,
Unfortunately.
business wise, the guy with the food truck, smart.
That's so smart.
In their parking lot.
Oh my gosh.
In the
If you can
parking
get
lot.
food out fast,
Oh,
that's genius.
it's great.
It's so good.
Smart business move.
Yeah, no kidding. Fisher's Event Center, Stock.
Okay.
So the event center will be a new 8,500 person capacity multi-purpose sports, entertainment, and event venue opening in late 2024.
Wow.
So it's being built now, being
Okay.
finished now.
Yeah.
Not only will the Fisher's Event Center become the new home of the Indy Fuel, according to Zach, but it will host a variety of events, including concerts, family shows, other sporting events, and much more. I'm guessing not a Taylor Swift concert, because
Hopefully
8,500 is a little intimate for her. Fisher's describes the $170 million building as a mid-sized world-class event center. If you look up Indy Fuel and Fisher's, you can see pictures of it, or pictures of what they want it to be. It looks pretty awesome. So that's where the Indy Fuel's moving.
And sign up to learn how to curl.
And apparently there's curling.
I'm partial to the Coliseum, though. That building is really cool.
The Coliseum's awesome.
It is.
I've been up in the rafters of the Coliseum.
So with the league that they're in, it's the ECHL, which is the East Coast Hockey League, which is 2 steps below the NHL. The Indy Fuel is actually the affiliate for the Chicago Blackhawks.
Okay.
They have a seating requirement for their buildings. So the team that was in Danville, I'm not going to say their name, the league they were in was minimum 4,000 capacity. Ours is like 2,000. So they got that waived.
Yeah.
And then the town size has to be so big per capita. That's why it was called Vermilion County.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. But then ticket prices were outrageous,
Yeah.
Hey,
especially for Danville.
we got a comment dealing with one of your, it says, Wayne Bruce is the dude with the food truck out there. It's genius.
It is. Smart.
Great
Smart
business.
guy.
So he parks his truck up on 9th Street.
Okay.
And if you've ever seen it, I think it's called Fork in the Road or something like that. But great business plan.
What does he sell?
I think it's just general stuff, right? It's like sandwiches, some sides and stuff like that.
Okay.
If we're going to talk about food trucks, I'm going to make a plug.
Oh, yes, please do.
So a guy that we play hockey with owns Love and Cup.
Oh,
If you guys have never had Love and Cup,
I never have.
you like grilled cheese?
Yeah.
Oh, they have the best grilled cheese.
How can you not?
I've been taking a lot of notes. Now.
And they have great tacos and flatbreads as well.
Oh, can't beat that.
They are amazing. And at Vermilion River, second and fourth Tuesdays of the month is trivia.
Ooh,
And Love and Cup serves food during that. You can eat it in there.
Stock.
But trivia.
I would love to do that.
Let's do that.
I would love to.
Let's get a team.
It's real. It's fun. So me, my wife, and the Crawleys, we go, and we're the youngest ones every time.
Oh, I'm sure.
By far the youngest ones.
Sure.
We do pretty good though. We do well.
I would like to beat the Crawleys at something. So.
Yes, definitely.
Good luck.
I know.
We had Jerry, their dad, there last time.
Gosh.
He's a ringer on
Yeah,
some
he
stuff. He struggled a little bit, but
Oh, that's fun. Stock, that sounds fun. We should do that.
Yeah. Put it on the calendar.
I'm putting it on the calendar right now. I have no calendar.
so I think it would be next Tuesday then. I don't think it'd be tomorrow.
Okay.
Because tomorrow's first Tuesday of the month, right?
It's first Tuesday. It's also election day.
Oh, it is.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. That snuck up on it.
You mentioned that was where? Vermilion River?
Yeah, the Vermilion River Beer Company.
Okay. And that's the place that makes their own beer?
No, they don't.
Okay.
But they sell like local,
Okay.
a lot of local stuff.
Maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Very
They're
cool.
in downtown, that area?
Yep.
Okay.
Yep, right across. You know where the brick mural is?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's right across from there. And then you can't miss Love and Cup food truck. It's right there next to it. So
Okay.
Heck yeah.
it's awesome.
Yeah, we can say beer, Max.
So even if
we're in the school, I didn't know.
even if you don't trivia, you can still go for food.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, that's
Absolutely.
That's all I do. I mean, we were the ones we'd bring Papa John's or a bunch of McDonald's and stuff in there. It always felt real weird doing that, but
it works.
hey, it does. Oh,
It
well.
works.
They didn't tell us no, so
Let's take Damon on our team.
Oh yeah, Damon's pretty good. Are we thinking how many people on your team? Probably 4.
it was 6 or 7.
Oh man, I've got some people then.
Okay.
Oh no.
We're going to round out a team.
Okay.
Hey,
I
you get free stickers.
Oh, I'm a sucker for stickers. Ooh,
But
stop.
there's one guy that comes there.
And he's just like genius level.
No, this guy comes after every round. Everybody gets their stickers. He comes by and asks you if you want to donate your stickers for his grandkids every time.
Oh, well, the answer is always no. then.
Well, and then my Aunt Becky gave him a sticker. He goes, "Well, this will be the last one chose. I'm not giving you any more." Then
Hey, Stock.
she was getting mad.
I have a great idea.
What's that?
We hand him our own stickers, our CHS 247 and our
Perfect.
Bagman stickers,
Perfect.
advertisement. And so he'll just like leave them on the bathroom.
Hey, if you have any Bagman stickers, I'll put one on the back of my helmet.
Oh, dude, you get swag.
Yeah,
I'll
yeah.
put one on the back
You
of my
get
helmet.
swag after this, man.
All right, cool.
Oh, we'll hook you up. Don't you worry. We'll hook you up. Stock, is it time? Is it time for speed round?
I think it is.
Okay.
Are you ready, Max?
I think so.
All right.
Even if
Okay,
I'm not,
Speed
I am,
round.
So
The most intimidating 5 questions in podcasting.
all right.
First, what brought you to Covington?
Had family that lived up here in Danville, and we moved up here from St. Louis. So
Okay.
I'm not real sure what else brought us up here.
Okay. St. Louis is a great city.
I was a little young to remember it, but my sister lives down there now. So,
Okay.
But yeah, it's pretty cool.
I have a friend who lives there. I visited him over the spring break this past spring.
Oh, yeah.
He lives in like the old part of town.
Yeah.
And his house is like 2 of mine. It's just amazing, some of the old history there.
See, my brother lives in Chicago too, but I would much rather go down to St. Louis. I like anything going south. There's something about going up north, even if it's just Danville to Hoopston. I don't
Yeah.
like it.
Okay.
I think I associate north with cold.
It's
Well,
fair.
that's okay.
Hoopston does have a great card shop, though.
They do.
They do.
wonder if
Bricks
they-
and Ivy.
Yeah. I wonder if they
they're
still
awesome.
have that Rizzo first base.
Oh, probably not. Well, I don't know. He's with the Yankees now, so
Yeah.
not a lot of
Is
Cubs
that from the
fans.
World Series?
Well, they do signings and stuff there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
It was only
don't know.
$200.
Probably not World Series.
It can't be worth it.
It's probably just a random game against the
not a $200,
Diamondbacks
yeah.
or something.
But Christmas is coming up. If anyone
Yeah,
has an extra
You know
$200.
they have those tags they put on balls that they use in games now, and you can buy the balls for like $40, and then you can scan in the tag and see what the ball actually did in the game. So like you could either get like a home run from Fernando Tatis, or you could get a foul ball from a guy who like had one at bat in the big leagues. It's pretty neat. You just scan it in, go to the website, and you can actually, since MLB has all of their stuff cataloged, you can actually see the at bat where your ball was used. It's pretty neat. And they sell them in like blind bags at ball games now.
That is neat, but I think that's too much.
It's a lot of money.
Now, Stock, I won't get any Cub stuff, but I get you some Cardinal stuff.
You get an attaboy for that one.
Go Ball State.
Go
Wrong Cardinals.
Different Cardinals.
All right, question 2.
Yep.
What does Trojan pride mean to you?
Yeah.
Well, I'm a Viking, technically.
Lifelong Viking.
So, I don't know. From what I've seen, just from the people I know, it'd probably be community pride.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, people take pride in the community, seems like here. So
Okay.
I like that.
Yeah, that's what I'd say. I mean, pretty tight-knit community. So,
Can I ask a potentially controversial question?
go ahead.
Do you think Danville people have pride in their community?
That's tough. I definitely think there's some, because I would say with what we're doing with the hockey side, to go back to that,
Yeah.
is
That's huge.
yeah. I mean, it's for the community. For me, it's ultimately for the kids, though.
Sure.
To give them a show, give them something to say, hey, look, hockey's not over after youth hockey if you want to still play. So it's to kind of keep the kids interested in it and then help build that program up.
Well, and you're keeping interest in the community and you're putting money back into the community.
Right. That's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
I mean, and we've been kind of picky with our sponsors because we're trying to keep it all within, the community and all that. So I'm just trying to really give back and give them something to come do instead of going out and being hooligans.
Think globally, act locally. That's a big one.
Yep.
And of course, Covington doesn't have any hooligans, right?
Hooligans. I was a hooligan.
I know.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I know a few.
Okay, question 3. Has there been an event or a person in your life that has had a major impact on you?
Ooh, I'd say 2.
Okay.
I'd say you and Mr. Short.
Really?
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Is it because Mr. Short knew your middle name?
He knows everybody's. He even knows my full name, too.
Yeah. Isn't that crazy?
It is. Yeah. No,
So why Stock? Why Mr. Stockburger? I don't think I've ever called you by your first name, actually.
I know, me either.
I don't know.
And that's so. It's,
I thought about that the other day.
All right,
I've
so
been called a lot of things. I don't care.
it's weird. You see your teachers after you graduate and everything.
Yeah.
And you still call them Stock, Mr. Stockburger.
Yep.
It would just be weird for me to call you Eric.
Sometimes I forget that's your first name.
I know, it would just be weird. Like I can't call Mr. Short Brad.
Right? I call Mr. Field Mr. Field.
I call him Shorty Pants.
There you go. Hey, Shorty Pants.
Yeah. And that was from Deaton.
Deaton? No, I know Deaton.
Oh yeah.
Saw Deaton's mom last night, actually.
Awesome.
Yeah. Hey, what a fun night at the bowling alley. I'll talk to you later.
Okay.
But no, back to that. No, I mean, I would say out of all the teachers I've had, you can tell that you just genuinely care about all your students.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah.
So there's actually a story about Mr. Short.
I'm sure.
No, it's actually, and I never knew this until last year.
Oh, okay.
And this is 2008 or 9 when this happened. So when I was going to school over here, I lived with my aunt and uncle. My parents got divorced when I was real young. So I mean, I was always, kind of lazy and all that. And
Certainly
not to like bag on anybody, but I didn't have the like steady father figure growing up.
Yeah.
Sure.
And so Mr. Short contacted my aunt and uncle and just kind of asked, like, hey, you know what? Trying to figure out, what the deal was. So they kind of told him. And he said, no, that's okay. Now I know what level I need to get on with him. And once I found that out, I was just kind of like, wow,
That's pretty cool.
Not too many teachers do that. So,
right.
Yeah,
go out of your way to learn the kids.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. So
Shorty
like
Pants.
I learned that. I learned that last year, and that's over 10 years ago. Yeah. So that was really cool.
You know what's crazy? As soon as you said Shorty Pants, I heard that in Deaton's voice too.
Oh, me too. I can hear it.
Mr. Shorty Pants.
I can hear it. Yeah. Well, because I remember playing soccer, Deaton, and then Mercedes.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. They, and
they're so much fun.
Sorry, that's me. And then
oh my gosh,
was it Jamie?
Oh yeah, Jamie Gregory.
Yeah, they would all come out and fetch balls for us at soccer, and they loved it.
Oh yeah,
absolutely loved it.
Great group of kids.
Oh, it was awesome having them out there. I loved it.
It was a blast.
It was just cool seeing them enjoy themselves.
Yeah, they had
awesome.
They had special needs bowling last night at the bowling alley, Stock.
Oh, great.
So I got to catch up with a lot of former students. It was a blast. I had so much fun. Shout out to Leonard, Leroy, Colton, Carrie. Jody and Scotty were out there. Amy was out there. It was great seeing everybody in their
I am so glad the bowling alley's open again.
It's awesome. And shout out to Alan Lape.
To the Lapes.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yep.
That's huge.
And I heard.
Oh, man. Such a good business plan, too.
I heard.
Kicks off. Yeah.
They want to put golf simulators in there. Can't say that for sure, but I've heard. You know how rumors swell around.
I like that.
That would be really cool.
I like that.
Yeah, but the food is provided by
Who is the food provided by Stock?
Dog Pound.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Nice. Well, we were out there for a birthday party last night.
Okay.
A little kid's birthday party, and the special needs bowling group was out there, and it was just so much fun to catch up with everybody. Megan was out there. You know, I catch up with Megan a lot, but it was good seeing everybody in their element, enjoying themselves and having a good time. It was really nice seeing the bowling alley so packed.
Yeah.
So they had half the bowling alley was them, and then half the bowling alley was the birthday group, and they had that back room for food and everything, and it was just such a great atmosphere. It kind of reminded me of back in the day when we used to go out there on the weekends and stuff and hang out. Well, hopefully that comes back.
Dustin Paddock and I were on a bowling league.
Oh, yeah.
And we won first place.
Well, of course.
Well, do you know how?
You're carrying a 3,000 handicap.
Did you use bumpers?
Oh, please say you use bumpers.
Or did you use the little stand for the balls?
No.
So you just rolled down?
Oh, yes.
Even better.
Oh, no.
We were so bad. Our handicap was so high.
Yep. Handicap of 3,000.
That's like golf. So I subbed in a golf league with a buddy of mine. And handicapsing, it's not fair. It's not fair.
Hey, it got me a bowling trophy.
Right. I love it. Yeah, Ked got a golf trophy one time where they misspelled his name, so we called him Red Sours for a long time.
Is that where that came from?
That's where that came from. It was on a golf trophy. I love it. But yeah, that takes us to
number 4.
Oh my goodness, this is hotly debated.
This will be a good one for you since you're muscular and athletic.
There you go.
I would debate that.
Would you rather fight one horse-sized duck or 100 duck-sized horses?
I know.
That's tough because, I mean, if you think of like a goose that's bigger than a duck, they are mean.
They are mean. Ducks can be mean, and they got those little teeth.
Now, do I have any?
Just you. Fist. You got your
Just
fist.
fist.
And feet.
And feet. Yeah, you can kick the horse.
I'd still think that one would be easier to fight than 100.
Oh, I like this.
See, I go with 100.
Math Stock. I'm using math.
He's not good at math.
I go with 100 though. Because you just kick them out of the way.
Guys, I think this has a deeper meaning. It's how you tackle your problems in your life.
Horse have teeth.
Take it as one. Horse do have teeth.
They bite.
They're duck sized though.
They chomp. They do chomp.
Spiders are spider size. They still got fangs. They hurt.
Point them at a field. They'll all run over there and start grazing.
I think these are mean horses. If they have the temperament of a duck.
Well, are they all black with red eyes and fire coming out of their
nostrils? My goodness, that would be awesome.
All right, then I might go for the duck.
That's nightmare fuel.
So I've always, so my dad used to have horses. I was always scared of horses.
I've never ridden one.
Even when
Even
when I worked on farms, if they had cows, I was always scared of cows.
They're just big.
Yeah, they have a mind of their own. They're big and they're strong. And cows are actually fast too.
Yep,
horses
they can
fast. I mean, my dad got kicked in the leg by a horse one time. I'm like, yeah, no thanks.
No, I've never been on a horse. And LaDonna Spicer said, "Oh, come on out to the farm. I got this really calm, sweet, older horse. You'll be fine." She came to school about a week later, big bruise on the side of her face. Her ribs are sore. And she's like, "That horse kicked me."
Yeah, no thanks.
Yeah. I still have never been on a horse.
But imagine all those little bitty bruises from the 100 duck-sized horses.
Yeah, that's all ankle size. It'll be fine.
Oh man, that hurt.
Some ducks get pretty big though.
That's true.
You got to think about that.
Like the size of a horse.
Yeah, and the muscle to weight ratio. Come on.
Oh yeah.
And there's 100 of them.
That is true.
That's probably equivalent to, I think, like 3 horses.
Oh, it's got to be getting hit like a locomotive.
Yeah.
When it runs at you.
This sounds like math right now.
It is.
He doesn't do numbers.
There's numbers in French.
There are French numbers.
I barely knows those.
He gets through the alphabet just fine.
Yeah, alphabet.
It's those letters that trip him up, or numbers that trip him up. Oh, I love it.
Okay.
Great.
Last year, our question there was, when you get dressed in the morning, is it sock, shoe, or sock, shoe?
Oh, both socks, 4 shoes.
Thank you.
That's wrong.
No, because
that's wrong.
no, because I'm OCD about my socks. I can't pull them too tight around my toes, or they're weird. And I only wear one brand of socks.
Okay.
One color. So but no, it's socks before shoes.
Now,
Is it socks before pants or pants before socks?
That's his follow-up question.
That's my next question. What do you say?
Depends what I'm doing.
I say
if I'm going to work and putting on my work jeans, it's socks before pants.
Okay.
If I'm putting shorts on, it doesn't matter.
See, I'll go with you there. But definitely with long pants, it has to be socks, pants, shoes.
I'd say most of the time, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I don't think anybody puts shoes on before pants. That'd be weird.
Well,
if you're wearing Crocs.
Can you imagine trying to put skinny jeans on with shoes?
I can't imagine trying to put skinny jeans on ever.
No, me either. But that's like putting,
That'd be awful.
like, the Tyvek suits.
yeah.
So putting them on at work with boots on,
Oh, yeah.
it's horrible.
Yeah.
You rip the thing when you're putting it on.
It looks like a snake swallowing another animal.
Yeah.
Yeah. You don't want that. You don't want that. Stock?
All right, last question. Usually we ask, what do you want your legacy to be at CHS? But we can alter that to, what do you want your legacy to be?
We can expand it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
How do you want to be remembered?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'd say not as an idiot, but that's debatable depending on who you talk to.
That's all of us.
If you talk to my wife, she might say that. But
All wives say that.
that's true. I don't know. I mean, I'd say those who I actually associate with on a daily basis, my friends, which is a pretty close group. I don't know. I'd just say that I genuinely care about all my friends and want to see them to do the best they can and want the best for those. So, I don't know, it's kind of, I guess, genuine.
Okay.
Genuine.
Genuine.
But that depends who you talk to.
That's fair. Fair.
Because if I don't know you, then I'm kind of standoffish
Yeah.
and maybe kind of seem like a
jerk.
rude. But
I think that's a good policy to have, though.
well,
I'd rather be standoffish than get in your face.
it's the worst when somebody tries to joke around with you. You don't know them, or you're not on that level.
You don't know their sense of humor.
Well, or you're not on that level. That person's like, hey, if you're not on that level with me, no.
Yeah.
It happens all the time at work. Like, I mean, it's work, but if I'm not on that level with you, just
That's
don't.
a no. Take a step back.
Just don't.
Take a step back.
But
I
then,
like it.
but then when DK came there, it just kind of went out the door.
Oh, my goodness.
It's been nothing but laughs since he's.
Oh, I'm sure. He is a one-man party.
Oh my god.
Do you think he'll stay? He's had a lot of jobs that he's left.
I think so.
Okay.
I mean,
You hope so.
I really do because
Yeah.
we like having him there and he's good. So, but no, our shift. So our full shift's like 9 guys. So we're a pretty close knit group, and the shift I'm on is like probably the closest. I mean, my dad's even on my shift, which is
Oh,
kind of
fun.
weird, but yeah.
Right? Yeah.
So, but it's also fun because I get him going.
Oh, why
I-
wouldn't you?
But yeah, but no, like he fits in well, and it's awesome. Like it's fun having him there. So yeah, it's real fun.
Good.
But
I
you
love
gotta watch his knees though. Horrible knees. It was funny though. So on his eval,
And we're talking about DK, not your
Dalton Keller. Yeah.
Yeah.
So on his eval, our supervisor was joking around with him and acted like he knocked his eval down. Said he didn't box out.
Oh, hilarious.
He's like, no, I never did. I didn't play defense.
It's hilarious. Oh, I love it. True. Oh, that's fun.
Great.
I love it. All right. Well, let's hit these dates one more time, Stock.
Okay.
Kind of put this out and push it to our people.
Yeah, November 25th is the next
Next game.
Danville Pickup Hockey League game that is free to the public.
Yes.
But you are taking donations.
Yes, Danville Flyers is our name.
Danville
So we had to
Flyers.
come up with a name. We were like,
Okay.
we just can't be called the Danville Pickup Hockey League or
Yeah.
DPHL for short is what we call it. But no, so we came up with the Danville Flyers.
Okay.
Flyers.
And we're the Wings colors. We brought
Ooh,
that
perfect.
back. That actually got us a lot of attention because we have signs out in front of the arena.
Yeah.
Somebody stopped, took a picture of it, and said Danville Wings ? On
Coming
Facebook.
back?
So hey, anything we can do to get
Right?
buzz.
Come on.
So,
yeah.
Yep.
Come watch us play. Yeah. That's cool.
So again, it's free to the public. They are taking donations. The November 25th is for the military.
Military Appreciation Night. Yep.
Do you remember December 9th who that's for? Toys for Tots.
I think Toys for Tots.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
And then you are going to schedule more in the new year.
hopefully, yes.
Okay.
I think we will because it went over pretty well.
Yeah,
So
that's huge.
But yeah, it's been
Okay.
fun. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
So free admission, you can't beat the price.
Nope.
Can't beat the price of admission. Donations are accepted, and those are coming up quickly. So that's the weekend after Thanksgiving is the next one.
Go to Apparel Unlimited by Grossberger to get your shirt.
Yeah. And there's a Facebook page.
And there's a Facebook page.
If you have a nice sweatshirt or quarter zip, if you want to put our logo on there, you don't have to, but you can have it put on there. So
that's fancy.
But no, they are exciting. So we scored with 0.9 seconds left to win this last game.
Awesome.
Oh my goodness.
It's cool. So what we did, story time. So since we have 3 goalies, me and one of the other guys were kind of the main 2. So I was starting the first game for us, and their team didn't have a goalie. Their goalie got sick or had to work, being a firefighter.
Yeah. It happens.
It does. Yeah. Fires randomly happen. So so he played, our other goalie played for their team. So our third goalie, he hasn't played much this year, but super athletic guy.
Yeah.
So I said, hey, I'll start halfway through the second, depending on what the score is. I'll let you come in. So I had 2 goals scored on me by that time, which is pretty good. It was 7-2, 5-goal lead, switched out with them. So, I'm hanging out on the bench with the guys, having a good time. We go in for the second intermission. I have a couple alcoholic beverages in between with the guys, thinking, I did my job. I'm not going back.
I'm done.
I'm not going back in.
Put me on the bench. Yeah.
So, third period rolls around. They start scoring. It got to 2 goals, and they said, hey, 1 more and you're going back in. And I'm like, dang it. Oh, no. So they score 1 more, and he just starts skating off. And I'm like, oh, here we go. Going in cold to a 1-goal game is tough. They scored with 6 seconds left to tie it up.
Oh, my goodness.
0.9 left, we scored to win.
That's so cool.
Yeah. And it's hockey. This next game, there might be some gloves dropped. Not going to say for sure.
No guarantee, but
there was some jawing going back and forth in this first game, and some of those guys are playing on this next team.
Oh, yes.
So, and I had the whole team mad at me. So
might get a little feisty.
We'll see if it carries.
So that's your true legacy right there.
There it is.
Only during hockey.
Well, you said fair. Genuine. That's genuine. Yeah.
Genuinely fight somebody. But no, they are exciting. I mean, we have a lot of, it's not just, I mean, there's some guys, that just regular guys, but we have 2 players that played on the Danville Dashers.
Oh, very cool.
Yes. And some guys that played higher level hockey. So we have some good players on the team.
Yeah.
Like, it's not just, a bunch of random guys.
It's not just Stock and I.
No, I mean, we really have some good guys that play. So it's exciting.
Very cool.
That's good.
Yeah.
So we'll see everybody the 25th.
Hopefully, yeah.
Yeah.
Our goal is, we had just shy of 600, but it was Halloween weekend. So our goal is to get at least 750. That'd be awesome.
Yep.
That'd be cool.
We have little counters when people come through the door. So
that's awesome.
Yeah. So it'd be pretty cool.
That could be a good time. All right. Stock, anything you want to add before we take off today?
Just that I've missed you, and it's great to see you.
Yeah. It's great to see you guys. It's been a long time.
Yeah.
It's been a minute.
A long time.
Well, this has been fun catching up.
It has.
Yeah. Max, anything you want to add before we take off?
I think that about covers everything.
Come out, support the team.
Yeah.
Give props to Max's wife.
She's a saint. She's a saint.
When's her birthday?
March 12th.
Okay.
19.
Wow, that was quick.
1996.
Did you see how quick
I will
that
say,
was? Holy moly.
Okay, I didn't forget. I just forgot what day it was at the time. Not her birthday. I forgot what day we were on.
Oh, that's fair. Oh, that's fair. Hey, we'll let that one slide.
But still, it does not slide.
It doesn't look good.
No, it's awful either way you put it.
Yeah, that's fair.
But then my stepdad forgot my mom's birthday, so,
So you look better by comparison? Or the same?
No, but
runs in the family.
But my dad even texted her and said happy birthday, and he forgot. So, but it still doesn't make up for me missing her birthday. So.
Well, just say happy birthday early this year, and we'll be good.
Yeah. January 1st.
January 1st.
Yeah.
Happy birthday, by the way.
Mine's easy. It's 2 weeks before Christmas. So
hey, there you go.
That's easy to remember.
Okay.
Coming up.
For me, at least. Yeah.
Coming up.
Yeah.
All right.
And I'll be 30 this year.
Oh, my gosh.
I know. It's awful. It's awful.
I'm 53.
Yeah. Have you been here 30 years?
It's just a number.
Me?
You don't do
How long have you been here?
Hey, you don't do numbers. You don't do math.
That's true.
Your age shouldn't matter.
It doesn't count.
Age isn't math.
How long have you been here?
This is my 28th year at Covington.
So close.
29 teaching total.
Oh, so close. Yeah. I'm talking to Bev. She was at 36 and John was at 39 when they retired.
So what, you started in 94, 95?
95, 96. I didn't get a teaching job my first year out. I was offered one, but it just didn't feel right. So I said no. And then I worked at McDonald's for that year. I had interviews the next year, and the school that offered me the job the previous year offered me the job again, and this time I took it.
So, believe it or not, in my one semester of college, not even a full semester, my major was elementary education.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
You'd be good at that.
Yeah.
I'm not organized enough.
No.
Not at all.
I mean,
so that's high school.
You realize we're teachers, right?
Well, all right. So back when I was sophomore here, I had a bunch of zeros, mainly in geometry.
See, nobody does math, Craig.
No, hey, algebra, I slept through that class with Jeffers.
Yeah.
And I got an A. That was easy.
It's just something you
geometry.
Could do. Yeah.
So Becky and Jerry Crawley made me a folder, wrote on it, called it the Zero Killer.
Oh,
I had to put all my assignments in that, and they would pull it out of my book bag when I got home. Because I had like 25 zeros at one point.
Oh, my goodness.
I was not a very good student at that time.
But you'd be better now.
Yeah, well, hey, once I went to DHS, I actually graduated on the AB honor rolls.
Hey.
Good job.
Congratulations.
Yeah. But I will say the curriculum was a little bit easier over there.
Right. I love the Zero Killer folder idea. That's so great.
Idea.
Oh, it was black folder written in silver Sharpie.
Oh, that's amazing. That's something they would do too. Yeah. It's so good.
Oh, yeah. And there was a bunch of late nights doing homework.
I'm sure.
A bunch.
I'm sure.
I was procrastinator.
But that's an awesome amount of effort to put into a student or a kid.
Oh, yeah.
Did they stand over you with a yardstick?
No, but there was, oh man, there was some heated.
I'm sure. Yeah. Heated exchanges.
Heated homework arguments. But all in good fun. Oh, we can look back now and laugh.
Yeah,
so it's
good.
It's
that's
fun.
Good.
There you go. It all ended well.
It did. Right? It did.
As well as it could.
Yeah.
All right.
Hey, I was just what they were using to prepare for their kids to be in high school.
Is that what it was?
Yeah.
Oh, I love it. And it worked.
It did.
Yep. And it worked.
It did.
I love it. All right, guys. We're going to head out of here. Okay. November 25th, yes. December 9th.
Yep. Doors open at 6, puck drop at 7. But.
Well, here's my question. Where do you park? Do you park over by the bank or do you park in the parking structure?
There's a parking lot next the little circle bank.
Yeah.
Right across the north side.
Yeah, that's where I parked last time.
You can park in that parking lot there.
Cool.
But yeah, puck drops at 7. We take the ice before that for warm-ups and stuff, so you can see a little bit more.
7 Illinois time.
Yes, Illinois time. I would say American time, but it's Illinois. So
that's fair.
But no, yeah, we do starting lineups, which is pretty cool.
So get there a little early.
Just don't get blinded by the spotlight.
We do need to make signs.
Yeah.
Then,
that'd be awesome. Max 316.
Then we have Yes.
Yes.
I'm
all for that.
I have a picture for you then. If you're
Oh, yes. Make it happen.
For my wedding, my brother bought me this, and I had a nameplate made, if you know where I'm going with this. So it goes to player of the game.
Oh, that's fantastic.
And it's the real size, so it goes to player of the game.
Oh, that's great. I love it.
Good team camaraderie, dude.
Yes, that's fantastic. So show up, show out. Bring the whole Covington community out. That'd be fun. If we can get a bunch of people over.
And there is concessions.
Concessions, that's even better.
And there is other beverages for sale too.
Right.
Yes.
And so concessions you do have to buy?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So free admission, concessions are extra.
Yep. Concessions and the alcohol, the arena. That's how the arena makes their money for this. But like I stressed with them, I mean, we're not pros, even though we take it pretty serious. But you got to do whatever you can to get people in the door. You get people in the door, the rest take care of itself.
Yeah.
Well, and it doesn't take pros to have a fun time.
Yeah.
No,
it really does.
We have a great time.
Yeah, absolutely.
Our group of guys is awesome.
So doesn't take pros to have a fight either.
That's true.
No,
puck drops at 7. No, first body drops at 7:05.
Puck drops at 7. Gloves drop at 7:01.
Oh, I love it. All right. Well, show up, everybody. Support Max. Support his team. It's really cool. Support your community.
Yeah.
is what we're all about, right?
Yeah.
So
support good causes.
Absolutely. Yes. And it is Toys for Tots on the December date, and it is
military appreciation.
Military appreciation. So, support the troops. We got Veterans Day coming up this Friday. So, and only a couple weeks after that, we can support our troops.
Yep.
All right. Episode 9 down, Stock. We'll be back next week with question mark. All right. Thanks for coming, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Bye.
See you.